Hey guys, welcome back for another video. If you are new here, thanks for watching. I am Ashley. I am a homeschooling mom. I have 7 kiddos and we like to travel. Some of my videos are about travel, some are about homeschool curriculum. We are a public school family that transitioned to homeschool 3 years ago. And I also have a large family. So I do a lot of mom stuff, a lot of mom videos, a lot of large family videos. So you can kind of get a glimpse into what our life is like. With that being said, I wanted to do kind of a fun video that I thought of as I was actually putting the kids in the car the other day. Large family quirks, large family quirks. So things that if you are thinking about having a large family and you anticipate having a large family, side note, I never anticipated having a large family. This is God's plan and we just went with it and we love it. So it is what it is. But if this is in your future and this is something that you want and you want a lot of kids, then you are at the right place. Things that you might not know, some of you may know about having a large family. These are kind of humorous because people laugh at us, but it is our real life, guys. This is how we operate on a day-to-day basis, and it's just become the norm, and it is, and I love it. So here we go. Things we do in assembly lines. I have assembly lines for a number of things when it comes to my kids. I do assembly lines in meals. I will put out all the cups, all the plates. This also helps my sanity in making sure that everybody has what they need and everybody gets their food, everybody gets their drink, and I don't miss anybody, okay? I do assembly line meals. Now they sit at the table, but when I'm getting things ready, I also do this when I am getting their clothes ready for, let's say, a holiday or something. I start with the first kid and I go down the line all the way to the last kid. And I make sure that I have all their stuff ready, okay? Kid by kid. I have to do it. I can't say, okay, here's my first kids, and then here's my third kids, and then here's my second kids, and here's my 7th kids. No, somebody will get forgotten. I need to do it in order as an assembly line style, okay? Are you done? Is child number 1 done getting ready? On to child number 2. Are you done getting ready? Do you need help with anything? On to child number 3, on to child number 4, and keep going down the line. I do this with baths too for my little kids. I have mentioned in another video that I just started doing boys 1 day bath, except for my older 2 that are in an activity, or my 3rd kiddo that's in an activity also that's in dance. If she is in something that day, then she will shower also. But this is only if we have stayed inside all day. This is not like, hey, once in a blue moon they bathe. No, this is like if we have stayed inside all day and it's just strictly been like a homeschooling day, I will say, okay, boys are tonight, girls are tomorrow for my little kids. I do that in an assembly line. Brushing teeth, I do an assembly line. Have you brushed your teeth? Yes. Have you brushed your teeth? Yes. Okay, now on to my littles. Make sure my littles have brushed their teeth. My 2 older ones obviously are more self-sufficient, so they're responsible for their own stuff. If they don't brush their teeth, that's gross. But my little kids, I need to make sure that they know, that they learn how to brush their teeth well and things like that. I do that in an assembly line. I do, on occasion, which every time I get in the car, I make sure all my kids are in there. But if I'm about to leave and there's a kid that's not in the car, I need to know. So I will do whether I count it in my head or I do a roll call where I say all their names out loud and then make sure the babies are there. I will do that. Roll call. There is an order in which I get the kids in, okay? And it is my older kids, obviously this does not really apply to them, but they get in the car, they know to get in the car. But I will typically do my 1-year-old who can walk, but I need to get her in first because she's in the window seat. I do her first, then my other 3 go in, okay, that sit in the car seats. Then lastly, the baby goes in because he's obviously strapped. He's not going anywhere. I don't have to worry about him running off anywhere. He is the last one to get in the car. Okay, so I have an order on who goes in the car first and who is in the car last. Keep in mind that toddlers can help a lot. Now, I have mentioned in all my other videos that a lot of my videos, that my two older kids, my 9-year-old and my 11-year-old, are amazing helpers. My other kids are amazing helpers also. My 2 and my 4-year-old, I can have them get me a diaper. I can have them put a passy in. If there is something that my 1-year-old has in her hand that she's not supposed to have, I will know about it from my 2-year-old. Do not ever underestimate that those kids cannot help out. They can. They can help out in small ways, but it can be so helpful. I have a diaper blowout. I need a diaper, or I need a plastic bag to put this diaper in. They will help you, and they love helping you, sometimes more than the older kids. So use those toddlers. That gives them responsibility too, and they feel like they've done a lot, and they feel like they have contributed to something. And make sure to praise them. So something that I think maybe smaller families might not know is that toddlers can do a lot of stuff and can help with a lot of stuff. So when people say, "How do you do this?" I have 2 older kids that can help, and I have toddlers that can help too. And it's not just like, they will sit there and feed a bottle if they need to, but it's the simple things like, I need a diaper, or can you put the passy in? Can you, things like that. They can do these things. So large family quirk, toddlers help too, but keep that in mind even if you have a smaller family. We do secret Santas in our house. Just among the kids. So we have 7 kids, and we started this 2 years ago. They all draw a name. Obviously, the little babies, I will draw for them, and I will order the gifts. But it is so much fun. They have loved this. So this is a tradition that we have started last year, 2 years ago, and we will continue this on because they love doing this. They pick a name, and it is hard sometimes for them to keep it, especially the little ones, the name secret from everybody else, but they do it, and it is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. There are enough people in our house to do a secret Santa just for the kids. With that in mind, birthday parties, with all the COVID stuff going on, we have 7 kids. That could be a typical birthday party, okay? There has not been one boring birthday party since COVID started here because we have enough kids to be an actual birthday party, okay? If you have a lot of kids, you don't ever have to worry about somebody missing, like somebody not having anybody come to their party because their friends are busy or, for whatever reason, or sick or whatever. You always have a birthday party. It is a built-in birthday party. Love it, okay? Something else that you might not know about me, although quite a few people do know this about me. I typically buy 7 to 9 gallons of milk a week. We drink a lot of milk, okay? We probably should drink less milk. We drink a lot of milk, my little kids. I buy a lot of milk. I will do a curbside order for just milk, okay? I will do a curbside order for a lot of things. Diapers if I need diapers, formula if I need formula, distilled water for the formula if I ran out. Curbside is a gift. Guys, curbside is amazing, amazing. And I hope they never get rid of curbside for all these stores that they've done curbside for since all this COVID stuff started. Now, I've been doing curbside for a grocery store for years. But the fact that I can just order something, it takes, a few hours for it to be ready, but I can just order something. I always do a curbside order, sometimes midweek when I run out of things like diapers or formula or milk, okay? Bunk beds. We love bunk beds. We have 2 sets of bunk beds. We are in a smaller house. This has been our house for 11 years. We have 3 bedrooms and a study, and we're in the process of starting to look at a bigger house and our options and things like that. But it has worked so far. It sometimes is a little cramped, but it has worked. And we have 2 bunk beds and a crib in each room. So bunk beds are fun. Sometimes, they'll sleep on the bottom. My girls will sleep on the bottom bunk sometimes, and sometimes they'll sleep on the top bunk. Sometimes they'll sleep separate. But having somebody in your room all the time helps for the younger kids, at least. And finally, something that I do that is a large family quirk that maybe not every large family does, but I think that it is fun, is matching them. okay, in clothes. I'm not talking about everyday life. We're not talking about everyday life. I'm talking about holidays. I go all out for matching holidays. And that is super fun when you have a large family. So yeah, I love to match my kids. That is a quirk, and that is something that I literally thrive on. I love it. I love matching for holidays. I love matching for birthday parties. When I mention that my kids have a birthday party theme, I mean that they match. So this was just kind of a fun, lighthearted video that I thought of the other day when I was putting the kids in the car. Large family quirks. What are some things that maybe normal size families, if you want to call it that, I don't know what's even normal anymore, to be honest, maybe don't do, but we do with 7 kids. I will try and do a day in the life. I'm not sure how I'm going to start doing that. I need to figure out how I might do that, because sometimes things get like really crazy here. And kind of like a circus. But that's what y'all probably would like to see, is the reality of what it's like. And I might start off with something simple, like I mentioned in my other video, something simple like a day in the life lunch. This is what our lunch is like every day. Or, you know, breakfast, not a full day, because that would just take too long. But either a morning to afternoon, or I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, hopefully this gave some few little large family quirks, things that large families do that maybe other families don't, and kind of gives you insight on what it's like here. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.